Is your organization safe? Are you really a safety conscious person? How safe is your workplace for your employees or even for children? Good day, beautiful people. Once again, you're welcome to my channel. I'm very glad to have you here this beautiful day. My name is Fumilayo Azoro Ekeze, founder of Tender Thoughts. By now, you must have guessed what I want to talk about. Yeah, my concern today is on safety. For some time now, we've been hearing on the news a lot of casualties, especially with regards to children. So today, I have decided to discuss the issue of safety. But most importantly, my preoccupation today is to encourage us to implement child safeguarding measures in our organizations, like especially organizations that serve children or work with children. Examples of those organizations are, of course, schools, the entertainment industry, where we have children acting in movies, going on location. We also have recreation centers. And what about the faith setting, the church and the mosque? So these are the organizations I will be referring to when I talk about organizations. Every organization that serves children or work with children, I want to encourage them to implement child safeguarding measures. Children can come to harm in various forms. We have physical harm, we have the emotional abuse, we have sexual exploitation, and so many other types of abuses or harm that may come to children. And it is very important that we ensure that children are safe because they are the future leaders. They are our future. If we don't protect them, then we are playing with their well-being and their lives. Now, safety is simply described as the state in which hazards and other conditions that may lead to harm is being controlled so as to preserve the lives of individuals and also their well-being. Now, remember, our focus is on the children. Now, back to my first question. Is your organization safe for children? Do you have safety measures put in place to protect children whom you work with or whom you serve? That is a big question that I've posed before you. Most times when we talk about safety, we are only conscious of the facilities, but it takes more than the facilities to ensure the safety of children. Do you know that children can come into harm as a result of negligence or even intentional actions by adults or even their fellow children? So when we are asking how do children come to harm, I've just mentioned them. It could be as a result of negligence or an act of what? Intentionality, a purposeful act. So that is why we need to implement safeguarding rules, policies, put them in place. What do these policies do for us? They help us to prevent child abuse or children coming to harm. They also help us to manage whatever abuse that may occur. So let me describe what exactly safeguarding measures are. Now, when we talk about child safeguarding policy or measure, it simply refers to the policy, the procedures, and practices that you put in place that will enable you as an organization to manage or prevent abuse. So you see why it is very important. Now I'm going to ask some questions that will help you to implement your safeguarding measure as the CEO of your company, as a school owner, or even school management or entrepreneurs that deal with children or serve children. Who is in charge of safety in your organization? Very important. No matter how small your organization may be, no matter the population of your learners, you must ensure that there's a unit that works with the safety of students or your pupils. There should be a designated person who handles every matter that has to do with safety in your organization. And this person or this group of persons or this unit should be known to all and sundry. Another question: how passionate are you about the safety of the children you're serving or working with? If you're very passionate about them, about their well-being, then you will put safety measures into place. And that brings the next point. How do you recruit your staff? I don't need to remind us that there are many adults who are mentally unstable, who are not supposed to work with children. So in recruiting your staff, that is people who will be working with you, working with the children, then you must take caution. There is need for you to always run a background check on your staff. In as much as they submit names of their referees, you must take a deliberate and conscious effort in contacting not just the referees that they have provided, but checking the previous places where they have worked to get what? A testimony on their what? Behavior, character, etc. So the way you recruit your staff is very important. Now, when you recruit your staff, do you make them go through training on safety? You don't just assume that, oh, my school needs a geography teacher, and you've gotten a person, an individual who is excellent, who is an expert in that field. Note that that individual is not just coming to teach geography alone. That individual is going to have to interact with the children in the class and outside the classroom. So you need to train your staff on safety, not just one-time training. You need to do what? Retrain and retrain them. Because times without number, we keep hearing about new strategies used by, will I call them, the evil or the dangerous people. You understand what I'm talking about? So we need to train our staff from time to time on a regular basis. Let them also get used to the modern ways to handle safety matters. And most importantly, there is need for you to let your staff know your stand when it comes to safety measures. You must make them understand how passionate you are about the safety of your children. Just the same way your staff is concerned about their own safety, they must be concerned with the safety of the children that they are serving. So you must also make them sign your documents. Yes, they must sign documents regards to safety. So if by chance any one of them goes outside the policy, then he must face the music. So there's so much to talk about when it comes to the issue of safety. But I think I have expressed my concern on safety, and I'm sure you have taken something from today's episode, that safety matters are very important for us to build healthy children who will grow up to become healthy individuals, because it is a circle. If our children are not secured, by the time they become adults, they won't be secured. So it is everyone's responsibility to protect the children. Once again, I would like us to Please share the video, like the video, and send your comments. Thank you so much for your feedback. I'm very grateful. I celebrate all of you who have been able to send me feedback. God bless you all. Have a beautiful week ahead of you and be inspired. I remain yours, Fumilayo Azoro Ekizie.